He parked in front of our garage, laughed in our faces, and told me I didn't know who I was messing with. Big mistake. A few years ago, my mother-in-law flew in to visit my fiancé and me for a week. We lived in a busy downtown apartment, and our garage opened into a tight alley right next to a liquor store. Getting blocked in wasn't rare, but what happened that night was next level. We got home around 8 or 9 p.m., tired, just wanting to park and go inside. But some guy, let's call him Christopher, had parked directly in front of our garage and walked into the liquor store. We waited. When he came back, saw us sitting there. He smirked, said something we couldn't hear, and instead of moving, he just sat in his car, cracked open a drink, and started laughing while staring at us. I stepped out, kept it calm, walked up, and politely asked him to move so we could get into our own garage. No attitude, no aggression. He instantly snapped, told me to go screw myself, said he'd do whatever he wanted. I tried again, explained the situation, just asked him to move forward a bit. That's it. That's when it flipped. He jumped out of the car, got right in my face, started pushing me, trying to provoke a fight. I stayed calm, mainly because my future wife and her mom were watching, and called the police. While I was on the phone, he leaned inches from my face, yelling, trying to make me react. I stepped back, put my arm out to keep distance, and he walked into it, then started screaming that I assaulted him. Yeah, that kind of guy. Luckily, we were downtown, so cops showed up fast. The second they arrived, his whole attitude changed. Calm voice, fake story, acting like I was the aggressor. But my fiancé and mother-in-law backed me up immediately. Plus, he was literally parked illegally blocking a garage. Not a great defense. Police told him to move. As he got back in, they noticed his open drink, pulled him out again, ran a breathalyzer. He tried to play it off, said he found the can, and was returning it. Somehow his levels were under the limit, so no DUI. Lucky break for him. But here's where it gets interesting. As he finally drove off, he tossed his business card out the window at me and said, "You don't even know who you're messing with." I picked it up and smiled. Next day, I looked him up. Turns out, freelance graphic designer. Full website, portfolio, and best part, his entire resume available for download. Name, phone number, everything. So I got to work. I started applying for jobs on his behalf. Not one or two. I'm talking dozens. McDonald's, Starbucks, grocery stores, theaters, retail, anything with a quick apply button. Used his real resume, real number, real info. Over 80 applications easily. And I didn't stop there. I kept going for weeks whenever I had time. Think about it. This guy probably started getting calls nonstop, answering expecting some high-end design client, and instead hearing, "Hi, this is Wendy's calling about your application." Over and over again. Every day, no screaming, no fighting, just pure, silent chaos. A few months later, I checked his site again. Gone. Completely wiped or moved. Guess he figured something out. Never saw him again, but I'm pretty sure he learned one thing that day. You should really think twice before messing with the wrong person. If someone disrespected your family like that, would you ignore it or get revenge like this?